After 12 days of direct conflict, Israel and Iran have agreed to a ceasefire. But let's be clear, this isn't peace, it's just a pause. During this war, Israel obliterated much of Iran's nuclear and military leadership. They destroyed nuclear infrastructure, missile launchers, and air defense systems. Iran responded with over 500 ballistic missiles and 1,000 drones aimed at Israeli cities and civilians. 28 people were killed, thousands injured. And without Israel's advanced defense systems, which shot down over 90% of those threats, it could have been a lot worse. Israel's military brilliance will be studied for years, but the ceasefire is not the end of the war. For Israelis, it's a momentarily bit of relief. For 12 days, they've been running to bomb shelters day and night, not knowing if the next siren was their last. For 28 of them, it was. And while Iran is the head of this octopus of terror, its tentacles, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, keep lashing out. On the day the ceasefire was announced, 7 Israeli soldiers were killed in a bombing in Gaza. As for Iran's nuclear ambitions, well, they've been delayed. Estimates say it can be anything from a few months to a few years. That's an incredible achievement. But Iran has already sworn to keep enriching uranium. This is what happens when you're dealing with regimes whose goal is not peace, but destruction. First of Israel, then the rest of the Western world. And yet, the Australian government is still lost in this fantasy that polite pleas to genocidal fanatics will somehow bring peace. It took them 24 hours to even comment on the US strikes against Iran's nuclear sites. And when they did, it wasn't exactly with unbridled enthusiasm. We hear the same tired phrases from leaders: diplomacy, dialogue, de-escalation, as if placing these words in the right order can change the minds of those who murder, rape and burn. Hamas in Gaza is no different. Definitely damaged, but still unrepentant. They dream, not of coexistence, but of a world without Israel. And they still hold 50 Israeli hostages, something much of the world seems to have forgotten. Let's be clear. Hamas won't stop, just as Iran won't stop. They have to be stopped. Just like Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan weren't offered permanent ceasefires, only unconditional defeat. No matter what words are used from the diplomatic thesaurus of leaders, Israel cannot live in that luxury of a diplomatic bubble. It lives in reality, a reality that says there is no de-escalation when one side is hell-bent on escalation. There is no dialogue with people who aren't listening. And there is no diplomacy with those who only use negotiations to buy time. You don't fight fire with words. You fight it with action. And this is something these fanatical regimes understand perfectly. Israel has achieved remarkable victories with intelligence and courage. But lasting peace will only come when these fanatics are replaced with leaders who care about their own people's future more than destroying someone else's. Until such time arrives, the price of peace, or even just basic security and a normal life, is eternal vigilance.